Hi, and welcome to Rock and Metal Invasion. My name is Steve. On today's episode, Rock and Metal Invasion goes shopping. So today I did a trip into town and checked out some music stores. And while I was doing that, I took some video footage. So I'm going to play the footage, and when I come back, I'll talk about some of the things and show some of the things that I got. Okay, catch you later.
Okay, so here I am on the train heading into Wellington. So I live in Plymouton, which is about half an hour on the train north of Wellington. So I've got to make the trip into town. Here I am, got my mask on and heading into Wellington on the train. As I'm on the train, I'm actually reading the latest book, the only book that Dio has written, his autobiography. It's pretty good actually, yeah, quite enjoying it. I have this habit of when I read autobiographies, and they're usually either music or sporting books, I usually don't start from the start. I find the place in the book that I'm most interested in. So I was with Dio, I was mostly interested in the things that he's done since the start of the 80s. So I kind of started from chapter 13 and actually managed to finish the book while I was on the train today. Some pictures, but I haven't read up to chapter 13, so I'm going to have to go back and read that. But it was interesting. Yeah, some interesting stuff there. Kind of weird hearing Dio's voice, even though he's not been around for so long now, but it's his words that he wrote. Anyway, we're at Wellington now, and getting off the train, and now I've got a bit of a walk from the train station to the first shop, which is JB Hi-Fi, so it's about a 15-20 minute walk. Now these guys just sell brand new records and CDs, so everything's new, so you're not usually going to get a great bargain, but the prices aren't too bad. And as you can see here, there's lots of CDs, lots of records. Checking out some Whitesnake, greatest hits, that's just come out. Yeah, pretty good selection. Sometimes they have a deal where they take 20% off all vinyl and CDs, so sometimes I jump on that. Otherwise I usually don't buy a lot from there, but they do have a great selection. The Black Sabbath box set, Bullet Belt, that's a New Zealand metal band. They're pretty good actually at stocking New Zealand bands and supporting them. Yeah, so heaps to look at. There's the CDs. They've got a pretty good selection of CDs. There's all the metal CDs there. Yeah, good to look around, but I didn't actually buy anything from them today. Like I said, when they have the 20% off, that's often worth it. But then often too, when I'm buying from them, I'll just buy online. Save me the trip. Alright, so now we're off to the next music shop, which is called Rough Peel Music, or RPM. This is in Cuba Street in Wellington. Quite a tiny shop, but great selection of secondhand and new. So that's pretty much the size of the shop, what you can see there. So yeah, a few records there. It's a Def Leppard. Not a lot of CDs, but they've got a few CDs there. I did find some good deals here. So not nothing that was brand new, but looking in the second-hand bin, I found some interesting records. This is where I found a few nice surprises. They were all only $5, so As you can see there, probably a few things most people wouldn't probably be that interested in, but I did find a couple of things in there. You can probably guess which ones. You can also see me getting one or two things out. Yeah, so I did buy a few things from there. Just some records that were really cheap, and I was quite interested in hearing them too, so that's always a good deal. And also I got some CDs as well. Alright, so next place is just up the road. It's like a 30-second walk up the road, still on Keeper Street. It's called Slowboat Records. I used to go there as a kid, so it's been around for a long time. Must be like 40, 50 years at least. They don't have the greatest heavy metal selection I've ever seen, so this is it. This little section here, that's their heavy metal vinyl. But there is hard rock, or probably more hard rock. You could find some more hard rock stuff in their pop rock section. It can be a bit random where they put some of the things, but yeah, that's the metal selection there. But they also have a pretty good selection of hard rock and metal CDs, which I'll show you in just a second. So there's a shop, a little bit bigger than RPM, but more expensive probably too, to be honest. So yeah, this is their CD selection. They have a pretty solid selection of CDs, but they don't tend to be the place to go if you want a real good bargain. Pretty usually around the $20 mark plus and these are secondhand CDs, but they do have some good ones. But they also sometimes have sales on. They're basically just trying to get rid of these CDs. So here's some sales CDs. They just want to basically get rid of them, so they're selling them all for $5. And I chose about 9 of these CDs. I thought they were pretty good. And then when I went and bought them, thinking they were $5 each, it would cost me $45. He said, "Oh, you can have one for free." So I got 9 for $40, which was very nice. Now there's a few I'm going past here that I actually go back and get, and there's a few in here that I purchased as blind buys, so have never heard them. It's kind of fun to do that when you're only spending $5 for the CD, and it looks like the kind of band that I'm possibly going to like. It's Trivium. I do know I like them, so I got that. So yeah, some pretty good deals there. Like I say, usually their prices are sort of $20 plus. I'm talking New Zealand dollars. But then sometimes they just decide to get rid of CDs and they go cheap. All right, last place I went to is a place called David White Gallery. It's like a whole lot of interesting things, really. But he also sells secondhand CDs and records. It's not the tidiest place in the world, but that's kind of part of the fun. It's all over the place. Everything's all over the place. You can see it there. There's more at the front, but most of the records are at the back. And yeah, see me flick through here. Oh, hello. They're the wolf. That's my kind of thing. Yeah, so if you are willing to sort of have a little dig through there, you can find some interesting things, sea hags, at a pretty good price. Yeah, so I did manage to grab about 3 or 4 records from here. Like I said, it was a pretty good deal.
Okay, here I am back in the Rock and Metal Invasion Studios after my day of shopping, and I'm going to show you some of the CDs that I picked up today. So I'm not going to show you the vinyl. I'm going to save that for a video I'm doing with Peter from Rock Daydream Nation. We're going to be doing a video soon where we are showing some of the new additions to our music collection. So look forward to that coming up. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'm sure you probably have if you're looking at my channel. Great channel, lots of reviews and music discussion there. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. But yeah, that's coming up soon. We haven't done it yet, but we're going to do that. So in that video, I'll show some of the vinyl that I picked up today. But the CDs that I did manage to find today, I'm going to quickly show you. Like I said in my video, I managed to find a few CDs at a really great price, and I thought I might as well just check them out. Some of them were blind buys. Now these guys, metalcore kind of band, this is Buried in Verona. I have heard a few songs from this band before, quite liked it. And so, yeah, I think I've got them as MP3s, and I thought, why not pick up one of their albums. I think they're an Australian band, actually, and Illuminate is, I think, one of the better songs of this album. I think I've seen the music video for that and enjoy that song. So, yeah, happy to get that one. Now, a couple of blind buys here. No Inner Limits, and it's called The Planet's Pulse. I think it's kind of like progressive metal. It came out in 1997, but I haven't heard it yet, so that could be interesting. Now, this looks very power metal, very heavy metal. Mystic Prophecy is the band, and Killhammer. I think Mystic Prophecy is the name of the band, and the album's called Killhammer. Yep. And this came out on Massacre Records in 2013. Haven't heard it yet. Don't know anything really about this band, but like I said, it looks very heavy metal, doesn't it? So I think it'll be fun to listen. And like I said, all these ones I'm showing I picked up for $5, so worth a shot. Now I know these guys. This is Suburban Drive. They're a Finnish new metal, alternative metal band. I think I've got a collection of like their songs. They're like a best of type of thing on CD. But this is one of their first albums. Came out in 2004. So yeah, really happy to find that. Trivium. I know these guys pretty well. Don't have this album, so yeah, really keen to pick that one up. And I do know Strife, and that's one of the best songs on the album. I know that song quite well. That's a good one. Now, next couple I do actually have on vinyl, but I thought when I saw it, I could get it on CD for $5. I thought I'll pick that up. I may end up selling these, but you don't see them around very much. I got Shout in Your Face. That's a great album. Good hard rock, Christian metal, sort of late 80s. Ken Taplin on vocals there. This is a classic. Bullet Boys. I just can't turn it down if I see it at a cheap price. Even though, like I say, I do already own it on vinyl. But what a great album. Yeah, they've just put out a new single too, these guys, Bullet Boys. But of course, not with the original lineup. This was an interesting one to find, and I'm quite keen to listen to. I've heard these guys before, but I don't actually have anything from them in my collection. And I think they're probably the kind of band I might quite like. This is Royal Hunt and a band, and the album's called Fear. This came out in 1999. Pretty good find. And Pain. Now this features Peter from Hypocrisy, and this is their latest album, although it came out in 2016. Sort of industrial metal. So I've heard quite a bit of Pain, and yeah, I quite like that sort of sound. So yeah, that was pretty cool to find. And last couple CDs, New Zealand bands, Head Like a Hole. So I always quite like to find any CD singles from Head Like a Hole, because they often have some interesting B-sides on them. This one's got some cool, sounds like they're going to be kind of interesting B-sides. You know, B-sides, it's got, this one's got Alien Wheeler, Super Pitch, and Heavy Metal Nightmare. So song titles like that, you got to check them out. And the single is for Cornbag. And yeah, great New Zealand band. And the other one I picked up, Blind Spot. Now I've had this album before, but this is the tour edition. So the album's End the Silence. They're kind of metalcore, alt metal kind of band. And so this is their second album. And the tour edition comes with bonus tracks and a DVD of the music videos. This wasn't $5. This cost me about $10, but I thought that was pretty good. Alright, so yeah, some of the CDs. Hope you enjoyed my little tour of some Wellington music shops. And I'll be back later with some more videos. Alright, catch you later.